Hello everyone. In this video we will see one of the another pattern and we will see how we can print it using the C program. So let's understand what is the pattern and how we can print. So the input and output will look like this. Let's say user give number of rows as 4 that he has to print. Okay. Then 4 rows should be printed. Okay. Following the pattern. If number of rows are 5 that has to be printed, then total 5 rows should be printed following the pattern. Now how the pattern looks like and how we can print this pattern. So basically if number of rows are 4, then here you can see this is the first row, this is the second row, this is the third row and this is the fourth row. Okay, total 4. Now we have to see that what is going to be printed in each row. Okay, so here you can see in the first row 4 is getting printed, in second row 4 5, in third 4 5 and then increase by 1 6, then in fourth total 4 digits starting from 4 4 5 6 7. Same way in fifth, like if number of rows are 5, then you can see that here the starting of the each row is done by 5. Here if the number of rows are 4, then starting of each row is done by 4. So one thing is sure, what is the starting point of each row? The starting point of each row is decided by what is given as the input. If number of rows given by the user are 4, then this input which is given by the user, it will be used as the starting point for each row, right? If number of rows are 5, then this 5 will be used as the starting point for each row, right? So this is like this thing, the starting digit of each row is equal to that row. Okay, that row variable that will be given by the user. Okay, now here you can see the starting digit or starting number. For example, if like 1 to 9 we consider a digit, and let's say 10 11 these are considered as numbers. Okay, so you can say starting digit or starting number, that is your choice. Okay, this number of digits in each row that has to be printed, they are equal to the current row number. So basically we have to see how many digits are getting printed in each row. Okay, that is the second thing, the another thing that we have to see in each of the type of pattern that we have seen previously also. So here you can see in each row, okay, how many digits are getting printed, or how many numbers are getting printed, or how many characters in general they are getting printed. So in first row 1 digit, in second row 2 digits are printed, this is the first digit, this is the second digit. In third row 3 digits, 4 5 and 6, right? So like 4 5 6 total 3 digits, which is equal to the current row number. Now in the fourth row 4 digits are there, right? 4 5 6 7. That means in fourth row, okay, 4 digit has to be printed, which is equal to the current row number. Okay, so this is this thing. Same way if we are like in the same way if we have number of rows are 5, okay, then you can see, okay, let's say this is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, here also the same thing. Let's say we are in the row number 4 digits are there, right? Starting point will be 5, that is okay, but how many digits are there? 5 6 7 8, total 4 digits, which is equal to the current row number. And because total number of rows that have to be printed are 5, so we have to go to fifth row. In fifth row total 5 digits are there, which is equal to the current row number, right? So number of digits in each row is also we have found out. Now the last thing is how the digits are getting printed. Are they getting printed in the increasing order, or they are getting in the decreasing order, or there is a like if there is any gap between the digits, okay, or how much gap is there between the digits. So we have to see this. So if we check from the second row, so here you can see 4 then 5 in continuous manners we are printing the digits, and they are in the increasing order. See here you can see in third row 4 5 6. So 4 then incremented by 1 we printed 5, then we incremented by 1 and we printed 6. So digits are in the increasing order and they are getting incremented by 1. Okay, so the gap between each digit, like gap between 4 and 5 is of 1. Okay, gap between 5 and 6 is of 1, right? Same way 4 5 6 7, they are in the increasing order and gap between each digit is of 1 1, they are getting incremented by 1. So in the previous video, we have already seen all these patterns and we have seen the logic and the C program for them. Okay, so you can find all these videos of these patterns in the playlist, that is practice program in C language. You can find the link in the description below. So it is highly recommended that you understand that how we can print these patterns, because the same type of analogy or same type of observation we will be using in this video also for this our current pattern, and in the coming videos also. Okay, in the previous video we have already seen this pattern, right? So if the number of rows they are given as 4, then 4 rows were getting printed, and each row was always starting from the digit 1, and they were printing the digits in the increasing order in each row. So here 1, 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. If let's say there are total rows are 5, this type of pattern we have to print. Okay, total 5 rows, and for this was the program, right? So here we saw that again this outer for loop was to keep track of the number of rows, okay, that we are going to print, or the current row numbers, okay, that we have to iterate. So I equal to 1, I equal to 2, these were like this: I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, right, I equal to 4. So these were keeping track of the current row numbers, okay, and this will run row number of time. And this inner for loop is helping us to print the digits basically in each row, okay, how many digits we have to print. Okay, so basically if we are in the I equal to 1, okay, I equal to 1, then only one digit should be printed. So here we will come and then we will say, okay, j equal to 1, j variable that we were using to keep track of the current digit that we have to print. Okay, or you can say this is also acting as a counter. J equal to 1, j less than equal to I. Why we are using? Because here the number of digits that has to be printed in each row, they are dependent on the current row number, right? So the current row number I equal to 1 is there, and that 1 will be used here. J equal to 1 to j less than equal to 1, and then this j variable was helping us to print the actual digit, right? Then if I equal to 2, I equal to 2, then this loop will run how many times? J less than equal to I is 2, so 2 times, from 1 to 2 times. So from 1 to 2, that is 2 times it will be printed, and one time this will be j equal to 1, one time this will be j equal to 2. That j variable was getting printed, right? So this we have already seen in the previous video. I'm not going to explain it again. Okay, now how we can utilize this thing in our current pattern. Now before going to our current pattern, let's see one intermediate pattern that we can understand to solve our current pattern. Okay, that will be helpful. Okay, so let's say we have this type of pattern. Okay, let's say we are row number 5 given by the user, then row number equal to 4. Okay, that we have to print 4 rows. If we have to print number of rows as 5, okay, total 5 rows should be printed. Okay, so here you can see each row is started by 3 only. Here also the starting digit in each row is 3, right? So here you can see the same thing is there. Only the thing is whether we give row as 4, 5, 6, the starting digit will always remain same. That is 3, 3, right? Okay, one thing. And then number of digit in each row is same, which is equal to the current row number. Okay, so if number of rows of the current row number is 3, then 3 digits are printed. If current row number is 4, then 4 digits are printed. Okay, and they are in this sequence. They are like they are in the increasing order. If we are in the third row, then starting from 3, then 4, 5. If we are in the row number 4, then 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the same way here also. Okay, the starting point is not going to be changed. Okay, so if we have to print this pattern, then how our program will look like, and how we can print this pattern, and how this is related to this, and what is the difference, that you have to understand. There is a subtle difference. See here in this, there is a starting point 1, 1, right? Whether we give row as 4 or 5, starting point will remain as 1 and 1 always. Here also the starting point will remain as 3, 3, whether we give a row as 4 or 5. So this is the similarity type, right? And same way here, the digits are in the increasing order. Here also in increasing order, increasing, increasing, increasing. Okay, same number of rows. Like if we are in the third row, then 3 digits. If we are in the third row, here also 3 digits. So everything is same. Just the thing is here the starting point is 3. Here the starting point was 1. So how the program will change? So the outer for loop will remain same, but the inner for loop should be changed, right? So this is like constant. Starting point is always constant. Okay, it is not dependent on this 4, right? Same way here also you can see this 1 was constant. This starting point 1 was constant. So same way we can write 3 only here. Okay, that is my starting point in each row is 3 only, 3. Now here we have to see what we have to write. Now I am keeping this j as constant. J as constant means fixed. Okay, not constant, basically fixed. Fixed means I have to write this line only, printf percentage j only. We have to print j. Now tell me what should be changed here. So you can pause the video and you can find out by yourself. So I hope you have got. Now the thing is, if we just take a number line here, 1 2 3, okay, 4 5, okay, this type of thing is there. So here you can see, if we are in the starting point is 1, starting point is 1, okay, and then here you can see how many digits you are going to print, 4, right, 4. So here I was 4 for this, right, when we are in the I equal to 4th row. So this I was 4. So from 1 to 4 this loop was running and we were printing that value of j again and again, right? Now here what we should write, here we can't write I. Why? If we write I, that means for I equal to 1, for I equal to 1, this I will be 1 and this loop will not run, right? 3 less than equal to 1, it is false always, okay. The same way it will also not run for like this, okay, because 3 is less than, here I will be 2, 3 is less than 2, false. Here also 3, for I equal to 3 this will be true and something will be printed, like 3 will be printed, but this thing will not be printed, right? Then we will not achieve our current question. So what should be printed? So basically, let's say if we are at I equal to 3, third row, okay, then we have to start from 3 and we have to print 3 digits, right? Okay, so this j is saying you have to print 3, then 4, and then 5, okay. So this way this j value should be coming. J plus plus is helping us to increment the value, okay, 3 4 5. But the thing is, what should be limit that should be printed or that should be put here, right? Basically for I equal to 3, for I equal to 3, this loop should run 3 times. So something should be put here so that it should run for this thing, this thing, this thing, 3 times it should run. And we are going in the this direction, incremented increasing direction, right? So after j equal to 3 is printed, then this j plus plus will do it 4. Then we will be checking 4 less than equal to something. So here whatever value should be put, it should be something like that this condition is true. Now this condition can be true like 4 less than equal to, here some bigger number than 4 should be there. Same way, when this condition is true, let's say for this thing, then j4 is printed. Now we come j plus plus and now our j is 5. Now we will say, okay, 5, okay, 5 less than equal to, something should be there which is equal to or lesser than this 5, okay. So after that we will print 5 and then we'll make it 6 and then this condition should be true. So what should be put here? Now I will say, if I am here j equal to 3, I have to run 4 to 5 this. So I will say just write 3 plus, how many times you have to run more? Have to run more. So 3 plus 3. If I say I, 3 plus I, okay, I am assuming I equal to 3 currently, I equal to 3. So I am saying start from the 3, start from the 3, okay, and then add some steps in it. So 3 plus 3, how much? 3 plus 3 is 6, okay. So if I put 6 here, then you can see j equal to 3 to j less than equal to 6, then it will run for 3 4 5 6, that is it will print how many digits? 4 digits. It will print 6 also, but I do not have to print this 6, okay. First let's run this program and see what is the output. So you can see here I have written the program, okay, same, okay, j equal to 3, j less than equal to 3 plus I, and here j plus plus, okay. So let's see how this pattern will how this program will print, okay. So let's compile this program. So if I give number of rows as 4, then you can see 4 rows are getting printed, okay, but in the first row there are 2 digits, then in the second row there are 3 digits, and so on. So like number of digits in each row, they are like not as per our pattern, they are one more, right? Same way if I give 5, then everything is same, like starting digit is 3, okay, and like see the in the first row it should be only 3, then in the second row it should be 3 4, right? So the pattern is not something like that. The problem is, see, we have to print first 3, then 3, 4. Here in the first row itself, 3 and 4 are getting printed. In the second row, we have to print just 3 and 4. But in the second row, we are getting printed as 3, 4 and 5, one extra digits, right? So one extra digit is getting printed, right? So what we can do, we can subtract basically -1 from here, okay, so that this loop should run at least one, not at least one less number of times than the current scenario. So if I compile this program again, if I run, so see, now program is correct, 4th row and everything is same. If I give 5, then 5 rows, and now things are getting printed correctly. Okay, so this is the observation that you have to see in each type of pattern. Okay, that sometimes you have to do plus minus also, okay, as per the pattern. Okay, so 3 is the basically the starting point, plus like how many times you have to print the things. Okay, that is decided by I. Okay, basically like 2, for I equal to 2, you have to print 2 digits. Okay, so 3 plus 2. Okay, for example, this 3 plus 2, 5. Okay, but you have put equal to, so it will print 5 also. So you said okay, do -1, so that till 4 only it should print. Okay, so row number plus number of times, that is you have to print the digits, that is decided by I, because one extra thing is coming, that's why you did -1. Okay, so I hope you have got the idea. Now let's go to our current video pattern. Now this is our final pattern that we have to print basically, right? So what is the uh, difference from the previous pattern? In the previous pattern, each if we give number of rows as 3, 4, 5, okay, then also the starting digit of each row was 3, 3, 3. Here it is depending on the user defined input. So if user says we have to print rows as 3 rows we have to print, then starting digit will be 3. If we have to print 4 rows total, then that 4 can be used as the starting point of each row. Same way here, right? Otherwise everything is same. In each row, for example, I equal to 1, 2, 3, right? In the second row, 2 digits are there. Here also, even if we give row F5, then in each row, okay, if this is the third row, 3 digits are there. Everything is same, right? And things are in the increasing order in each row also. Okay, only the starting point is changed, right? So here, earlier we were just fixing it with 3. Now we can't fix it with 3, because if input changes, then this starting point should also change, right? And starting point is what? Starting point is decided by this, right? So we can just say row equal j equal to row. This is the starting point, and accordingly this should be changed. Now you are intelligent, I think. What should be put here? So earlier I wrote here 3 plus I, then -1. So 3 was the starting point. Now starting point is decided by this row, right? Row very well. So I will write here row plus I -1. Simple. So if user give row as 3, number of rows that you have to print 3, then here 3 will be pasted and 3 plus I -1. It will be remaining same for the complete program. Okay, row plus I -1, right? The same way, if next time he runs the program and row is 4, then here j equal to 4. Okay, then each row will be starting with 4. Okay, 4 plus I -1, and accordingly this program will run, right? So I hope you have understood. So let's run this program in VS Code. If we put 4, the same pattern is printed that we desire. If we give 5, then starting digit is 5, and the same type of pattern is printed. Okay, so I hope you have got the idea. So in the next video we will see this type of pattern. So see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.